Hello guys. Now we want to talk about in this lesson we want to talk about the property of the image, but the location here of the object, it will be on the center point on C. Okay, this one here, it will be where? On C. We want to compare now. After we finish a drawing, we want to compare between these two properties when it's close to the mirror between P and F, and on the center point of the mirror. Just for reminding again, to draw you have to use a ruler. You have to, okay, use a pencil, and you can use only two rays to represent the image or to draw the image. Okay, follow the rules to use the rays again. This one here, in this case, you have a concave mirror. The location of the object is on C. Just here, the location of the object. Where is the location again? It's on C here, and it's standing here. This is the object on C. Okay, and for this object here, I'll use two rays, two incident ray that they will hit the mirror. The first one, I'll use the yellow line to show you the incident ray, or the ray that will hit the mirror. This one here, the first ray that I'm going to use, I'll use from the top of the object here, from the top of the arrow. This light is what is parallel to the principal axis. So this one, parallel. How it will be reflected? Think about it. Think about the rules that we studied before. It will be reflected passing through what? The focal point. I'll use different color to show you. Each line that you draw, you have to use a ruler. So here I'll use what? A blue color to represent the reflected ray. The reflected ray here, look at it. Passing through the focal point. So parallel, the light that is parallel, the ray light that is parallel, how it will be reflected? It will be reflected passing the focal point. Use the ruler to show and put the direction to show this one is reflected. The other one that I'm going to use, the other light, that a ray that I'm going to use, also I'll use the yellow one. From the top here is passing through the focal point. Look at it. Here, hit the mirror. When it passing through the focal point, how it will be reflected? This one. We studied the rule. It will be reflected what? Parallel to the principal axis. Look at it. I'll use now the blue color to show you, or I'll use different color to show you the other reflected ray. This is the second reflected ray. This one here. Look at it. They will meet, the two rays, they will meet. Use a ruler also. Okay, this one is what? Parallel to the principal axis. This is the second reflected ray. Look at this point where they met together. The two rays, they met where? In front of the mirror. So where they met, I'll put the head of the image. Look at it here. I have to draw it now. I use the black color. Look here where they met. It's here, and this one is the image. That is the image that is formed. It formed in front of the mirror. from the reflected rays, not from the extending of these reflected rays. Okay, so these here, they are the rays are converging. They are converging. They are close to each other. They are close to each other now. They reflected ray. Okay, rays. So here, as you see, the first one, the first property, because it's in front of the mirror, it's a real image. We have said that before. Concave mirrors, they can make real and virtual, depending on what? Depending on the location. If the location, as we stuck in the previous lesson, between F and P, it was virtual image. But if the object is on C, how the image, it's what? It's real image. So the first one, we have to write the first one here, it's real image. Okay, the second one, it's upside down, it's inverted. This one is very important. This one here is upside down. The third one, it's smaller. يعني the size, it's what? Here it's smaller. So these are the three properties. Real image, upside down, it's smaller than the object. What are the rays? Just to remind you, what are the rays that I used? I used here two rays. We said two. We have two rays. The first one parallel to the principal, line, our axis, sorry. The second one and the second one here the one that I used here, sorry, the first one parallel to the principal axis. The second one here, the one passing through the focal point, it will be reflected what? Parallel to the principal line. These are the light rays that I have used. So we have studied till now two cases. We only study two cases, not 6 cases. There are 6 cases, but for grade 7 we will take only these two cases. I want to remind you, in the previous lesson, or in the first lesson, we were talking about the concave mirrors. We said the concave mirrors are useful for producing beams of light. What does that mean? Actually, for the concave mirrors, all the light, or if you have a source of light, okay, and you directed this source of light toward the concave mirror, all the lines, most of the lines are what? They will be what? Passing, they will be parallel to what? Parallel to the principal line. Okay, you will see a lot of lines, what they are parallel to principal line. So for these all of these lights, they are parallel to principal line. How they will be reflected? All of them, they will be reflected what? Passing through the focal point. All of them, when they reflected by showing a different color, all the parallel, they will be reflected passing through what? Passing through the focal point. So all of them, they will be what? They will be converged. They will be converging or come together where? In the focal point. Got it? So this one here is important. Show you different ones. This one here also, and this one from this side. So all of them, they will converge where? Look at this point and the focal point. So they will come together. Okay. To make sure that you have understand this lesson, please follow with me. Make pause at the video and follow with me step by step. Draw the lines, 2 lines only to draw the image. Then from your drawing you have to write what are the properties. Okay, and send me your drawing. Thank you for listening.